This is a very good question. I think the first book that I read, or first series I read, that made me want to fully go into being a reviewer and creator was probably the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Now, before this, I had read Fourth Wing. I think I read that like the November maybe before, and then when it got to February of the next year, I started reading A Court of Thorns and Roses because I got it for my birthday, and I really enjoyed it. I proper binged the series and read all of them within, well, I started at the end of February and ended up finishing all of the books within March. Really enjoyed it, and I think from there, because I'd seen a lot of other people talk about it, it made me think, oh, that's something I could do. I could definitely talk about it, and I could definitely make content around it. And yeah, that's what I did, and yeah, I haven't looked back since. I've very much enjoyed it. I know a lot of people's first videos are on the Court of Thorns and Roses series, as well as the Fourth Wing series. But yeah, that's what got me into it and want me to go fully into a deep dive. Sorry, that last bit was a bit of a ramble, but yeah, fully enjoy being a creator. Well, obviously, I have many book besties, but has to be my book bestie of all time is the one and only Tia, who supports me and bigs me up when I am very, very stuck on whether I like a post, and sends me the best memes and videos that are low-key thirst traps, but they brighten my day. She is the best. You should all go onto her profile and show her some love, because she is the best. We love her. Her content is also lovely and amazing, and we love it. I love watching her content, and she also does YouTube as well, and her YouTube videos are very calming and they're very chill to listen to and watch, and they're very interesting as well. We love her. I love her so much. Ooh, this is quite a hard one. Probably my favourite one I choose is probably the Forged by Blood series by Sadie Kincaid. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing series. It is very spicy, and it's a bully romance to start with. There's vampires, there's werewolves, there's witches. It's just amazing, and it is her and 3 vampires plus the professor. The story is also very good, and it's a 3-book series, and they do leave you after like the first and second wanting more like to carry on, because they end on a cliffhanger. But after the 3rd book, I could have quite happily read some more with them all in. Absolutely loved. I recommend it to everybody. Ooh, this one is a very hard question to answer, because I probably would say the first one is going to be Fourth Wing. That whole series, I would read that. Probably the Cassandra Clare books, the Shadowhunter books, A Court of Thorns and Roses, Mile High, and probably Stephanie Archer's series. I think it's a really hard one to do because it depends. I'm very much a mood reader, so it would depend on what I'd be in the mood for, but I think each one of those are slightly different for what I'm in the mood for. But yeah, those are probably the ones I would pick because they are my favourites. But it's a very hard question to answer, so well done for that question, because you've completely tongue-tied me. I'm not very good with micro tropes, but I would probably say it'd probably be Toucher and Die vibes, the Where's My Wife, and I don't know, maybe when the FMC is like, no, the MMC even is like protective before they even get together, if that even counts as a micro trope, because in romance books it's quite fun. Over the years, I think I've probably read more romance than I would have probably before, because I wasn't really into romance books when I was not even a bit younger, but when I first started reading Like years ago when I used to take books to work, I didn't usually take loads of romance books, just because I just didn't really enjoy them. So I took more fantasy books with a little bit of romance in, but it wasn't the whole story. And I think the first series that really got me into creating, but got me more into reading, was the Cassandra Clare, the Lady of Midnight books, and the Clockwork Princess, because they're kind of romance, but it's not the whole plot, because you've got, I don't know if you can hear that, there's a siren in the background. It's not the whole plot, it's more the subplot, I would say. I mean, people might disagree, but so that's how it's really changed. And like now I read a lot more romance, a lot more romantasy. I don't regret it, because I do really enjoy it. Another good question. If I could read one book for the rest of my life, it would probably be Fourth Wing. I keep going back to it. It would definitely be Fourth Wing, because it's just got everything that I enjoy in a book. And if I could wipe my memory of previous books, it probably would be the Mile High series, because I did absolutely love all of those books, and I would happily read them all again. And yeah, if I could wipe my memory of those books and just read them all for the first time again, I would absolutely love that. It would be absolutely perfect. It's a series that I do recommend to everybody, and if you haven't read it, you really, really need to. It's such a fun series. There's bits in it for everybody. They're all different, but still a sports romance, and yeah, love it.